Hey guys, welcome back. Do you have someone in your life who goes out of their way and bends over backwards for you every time you need help? If you do, if you can afford it, why don't you plan a surprise for that person to show them how much you appreciate what they've done? If you can't afford to, cook extra for dinner and invite them over for dinner. And tell them that this is an appreciation dinner for all that they do for you. Don't you feel that the people who are in your life, who are there for you whenever you need help, deserve to have a nice surprise? Plan one. If you can be extravagant, great. If you can't, like I said, have an appreciation dinner. Invite all their friends over. Excuse me. To let them know how much you appreciate them and for how they've been there for you whenever you needed help. That would mean a great deal to somebody. There are many different ways that you can plan a surprise. Use your imagination. Giving to those who always give to you is a catalyst to joy and happiness to all involved. To the person receiving, to the person planning, to the friends who are invited to be a part of it. Heck, maybe it could be an appreciation for everyone there. Just say, the party is an appreciation for Susie, whoever Susie is. And then go around the table and say, but I would still like to say, Mary, I appreciate you being a part of my life and the things that you have done for me. Kathy, the same for you, and so on and so on and so on around the table. Maybe plan a surprise with some kind of appreciation gift. Something that you can come up with. Be creative. Maybe something that all of you can chip in together and get for this person. To let them know what they mean to you. All of you. Because isn't it deserving to a person who's constantly there, who's constantly supportive to everyone, someone who's a good friend, someone who's always there to help in times of need, things like that. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I think you should show your appreciation to people who you appreciate. Because life is short. We are promised today, not tomorrow. So we don't know if that person's going to be around the next day. So wouldn't it be wise to do it now? Like I said, you could have an appreciation dinner for the person. And then go around the table yourself and say, well, I just wanted you to know that I appreciate you, and you, and you, and you, and you for everything that you do also. I'm not leaving anybody out. But the idea of the party is for the main person that you are appreciating. And maybe you all can go in and get her a gift together. Maybe you all can get your own separate gifts. Whatever you can afford. But isn't that a nice way to show appreciation? If someone has been supportive, had your back, always been there whenever you called upon them, been there in times of good and bad, if they've been an inspiration and a blessing to your life, don't you think that you should find a way to let them know how much they mean to you by doing something like a surprise? Like Like I said, it doesn't have to be extravagant if you can't afford it. Anything is better than nothing. That's the way to look at it. Hold on a second, I need a drink. Anything would be better than nothing. And you don't want to wait next week, next month, next year, because that person might not be here. Life is short. People need to know how you feel about them. Now. Not tomorrow, not the next day, not next year. ASAP. Or you're going to have to live with the regret until you see them again in heaven. Like I have to. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. So, if you have someone in your life who has been there day in and day out for you, good and the bad, someone that you feel that you can trust and talk to, plan a surprise. Whether you take them out to dinner and everybody goes out and pitches in, or you cook dinner if you can't afford to go out, or you buy them an extravagant gift if you can afford it, or even a small touching gift, something that's small, maybe a plaque, an appreciation plaque. So at least that person knows what they have done in your life, how they've been there for you, and how much you appreciate it. Aren't surprises always fun and good? Well, most surprises are, unless they're bad surprises. Now, I like good surprises. I don't like bad surprises. I mean, that would spread joy and happiness all around, to the person planning it, to the person who's being appreciated. But I would do it as a surprise. It will have more of an effect that way. And it will also make the people who are a part of it happy. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. Anyway, I know with COVID-19 it's kind of hard to do things. But you can plan a dinner, or you can go out to dinner, or you can just buy this person an extravagant gift if you can afford it and have it sent to their house with a letter from each one of you. Saying what that person has meant to you, how they've been there for you in your life, things that they have done, how much you appreciate them, what it means to you, all those things. I think that would be a nice surprise, especially in the time that we are in right now with COVID. I think it would be a nice surprise, and it would bring a lot of happiness to everyone involved, I think. You should always let people know when you appreciate them. Because like I said, life is short. You don't know if they're going to be there tomorrow or not. It's best to let them know now before it's too late. If you can't get together because of COVID, then everybody chip it in on the gift, or buy your own separate gifts, put them in one box. Everybody attach a letter to their gift and ship it to the person, or have it delivered via a courier or something. And then tell that person and everybody else involved to get on Zoom or whatever and have like a conference call. And then you can watch her open the gifts and read the letters, and you can all tell her exactly how you feel. I think it's a sweet gesture. I think it's a nice surprise. And I think it's a nice way to let someone know that you appreciate them. I mean, how are people going to know if you don't tell them, if you don't show them? They can't read minds. So how are they going to know if you don't show them? The best way for them to know is to show them. Actions speak louder than words sometimes. I would just find out the time that the package is going to be delivered and then send everybody an email saying get on Zoom at this time and we'll have a big conference. And then start telling the person how much you appreciate them, and everybody can have a turn. And hopefully during that time, the package will arrive and she'll be able to open it and read the letters and know exactly how all of you feel. I mean, I think that's a sweet way to do it. I know with COVID, it kind of puts restrictions on everything. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. If you guys don't have a problem with getting together, then get together and have a dinner. Everybody bring a gift and a letter. Tape their letter to their gift. Then after dinner, let her open the gifts and read the letters. I think that's sweet. And it would be a nice surprise. But I would plan it out with everybody else, but I wouldn't tell her. I'd just say, I'm going to invite you over for dinner on so-and-so night at this time. Just tell her you're trying out new recipes or something and you want her opinion. I think that would be a nice, sweet thing to do, to show appreciation for the person who's always there for you, who's bending over backwards every time you need them, who is always there with an ear or a shoulder to cry on. Okay guys, I have to end this here, so please like, share, subscribe, comment below, thumbs up, send your friends to the channel. I hope that you will come back and check out other content on the channel. If you watch the video, at least hit like. It gets this information out there to others who may need it and appreciate it. And I would appreciate it also. And it's a good way to build up good karma for yourself. Thank you for watching and have a great day.